13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
You are correct once again, Tony Schiavone. We keep getting better every single week. So it's, again, the greatest night in the history of our sport. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a very special Saturday episode of the Just Too Sweet Show, the Elimination Chamber preview and prediction show. Mr. Big Daddy Colton Tabella with me, as always. It was my tag team partner, Mr. A to Z. Eric, what's going on, man?
Drinking dark Mountain Dew.
Dark Mountain Dew? What the hell's Dark Mountain Dew?
Isn't that the one from the match? Pitch Black.
Yeah,
the Pitch Black one? Okay.
Pitch Black, yeah. Pitch Black.
Okay, so you're drinking a fucking Bray Wyatt Dew.
Bray Wyatt, dude.
And always with us, Mr. T is the third man, but tonight he's very, very busy. Dave, what's going on?
Boom. Always, I'm going to crack open a cold one with, the future sponsor of the Just Too Sweet Show, White Claw.
Oh, he's got
always.
Black Cherry White Claw.
Of course.
Why you got to do that?
We're keeping the black theme going, Pitch Black, Black Cherry.
Why you got to make me do it so early in the show?
You guys know you like it.
Come on, man.
You like it.
That's a little loud, right? Let me turn that down a little bit.
That was kind of funny.
All right, so yeah, we got this chamber coming up in just a little over an hour and a half. Hopefully, it's going to be interesting. We saw Sami Zayn last night on SmackDown. He got a lot to say. It's going to be very cool being in Canada. We know how Canada can turn the tide of any fucking wrestling. They've done it many, many times before.
They in Montreal?
Yes,
sir.
Oh, boy.
So that crowd's going to be fucking insane, and they could literally change storylines. They've done it before. They could do it again. So it's very interesting to see. But let's start off with some bad news, like we always do. The news. Jeff Jarrett's father, Jerry Jarrett, historical promotional owner. He owned many promotions, did a lot of stuff for wrestling. He even had TNA going at the back of the day trying to compete, but all right. So he's a legendary character. Eric, talk about Jerry Jarrett real quick and what he meant to the wrestling world, because you're the one who would bring it up.
Yeah. Jerry Jarrett was the owner of Continental, the Memphis territory. And basically, and he also bought out World Class from Fritz and turned it into the USWA. He merged it with his Memphis Wrestling. He's responsible for giving rise to people such as Jerry Lawler, Jim Cornette. He even gave Hulk Hogan his first start up in Memphis. After he got trained, they sent Hogan up to Memphis. Jerry Jarrett came in to help do the books when Vince was at the steroid trial. Remember that whole rumor that, if something happened to Vince, Jerry Jarrett was going to run, Titan Sports, which is never true. He was just brought there to book, to help book.
Thank God, no.
Thank God. He also gets picked on extensively by Bruce Pritchard, which the skits are really funny that they do. And, but yeah, and Jeff Jarrett's his son, So yeah, but Jerry was important. Jerry ran one of the more successful territories, and believe me, he pocketed most of the money because he didn't pay his talent shit. Be that as it may, Dutch Mantel, another star that Terry helped create. I mean, that Memphis territory really gave rise to a lot of guys, and they were the main feud with when Angelo Poffo decided to branch off on his own and did. I can't remember what the name of theirs was, but they had a crosstown rival promotion, and they were until they merged, and then but basically Jarrett was like the king of Memphis, king of Tennessee wrestling. And
was he a wrestler before?
Yeah, he wrestled for a little bit. Yep, a little bit in the '60s and very early '70s, but not much. He was mainly a promoter, booker, owner. His mother booked. His mother was a promoter. So,
and we just saw him. We just saw him on the Tales of the Territories. He was just on there.
Just saw, and I mean, of course, that was recorded like 5 months ago, but still, I mean, that's fresh. That's
sucks. And Jeff Jarrett came out on AEW. Didn't really, but didn't get emotional. I think that's the in character, I guess, but nothing really was said about it. So
no, okay. that's pretty shitty on AEW's part not to acknowledge it. Like,
why did they have the 10-bell gong? The WWE did the bell gong, I think.
WWE did, yeah.
I think they did. I don't know if AEW did the bell gong.
I'm sure they did something. Maybe they did it like off air. I'm not too sure.
Maybe they did, but
with Jeff there, they better have done fucking
that's
something.
why.
They better have done anything.
Unless Jeff was like, yeah, no, don't waste your time. Like, but I think they should have done it. They did it for Brody Lee.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, John Huber.
Well, Brody Lee was a full-fledged member. I guess Jerry Jarrett was just a legendary character, I guess you want to call him. Whatever.
It would be classy though if they did it. That's
he's a big part of wrestling in the territory era. So instead he even tried to him and TNA was his baby. Him and Jeff when it first got started.
It was.
And he tried their best to make it fucking work.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at it! It's Frank Terzio. How are you, Terzio?
Terzio.
What was I going to say? Oh, that's right. I was going to say this is Terzio.
Acknowledge me. Acknowledge me.
Just make sure. Let's move on real quick. Eric, we started talking about this last night a little bit on A to Z program. By the way, go watch the A to Z program from last night. We had a lot of fun. And Dave, I'm shocked you haven't heard. This came across not only from CM Punk's mouth, because I wouldn't believe it came just from him, because he's a little bit of a man, son of a bitch. But several sources have come along saying, and believe me, I'm the one who's eating crow about this because I said no fucking chance in hell. Him, CM Punk, and FTR, the Revival, who again said they would never go back, are rumored to working on a contract to go back to the WWE by the end of this year. And that's a direct quote from Punk himself. He's saying they're just finalizing the AEW bullshit. FTR is finalizing their AEW bullshit. And when they're done with that, they are going back. We could very well see them by WrestleMania. So right off the bat, Dave, since you're hearing about this for the first time, well, yes, no, maybe. And if it does happen, what do you think, and where do you think he's going to go?
I mean, I still don't buy it. I just don't see. Maybe FTR. I can see. That's I guess where things get kind of confusing for me because I can see FTR leaving because they haven't been happy with the way they were booked, even though they've been champions of everything. So I don't know why the hell they're not happy just because they're not on TV every week.
Sorry, champions of everything but AEW.
I mean, they held those belts once. Like, get over it.
Yeah,
you're not the Bucks. Sorry, you're not as marketable as Max Caster and
the Acclaim.
The Acclaim. Like, sorry, or even the Gun Club. Like, I'd rather watch them over FTR. That's where I can believe that, but I still don't buy the CM Punk thing. I don't see Tony Khan really letting him go. I wouldn't. That's gonna be sort of a big. I'd rather take the hit, like with the money, than letting him show up on WWE.
Well, has it been 6 months yet?
Since MJF has been.
I mean, has he been officially fired though, or no?
He hasn't been fired because of the contract thing. Because his contract was going for a while.
Yeah, so he's still technically under contract. That's what it is then.
Was it a 2-year or a 3-year? Or...
Well, he was there a year. He was there a year because all this bullshit happened within a year.
Yeah,
don't forget that. Everything happened within a year. He won the title, lost the title, won the title, lost the title. Completely fucking alienated himself from the entire locker room all in 1 year. That's special.
That's tough to do.
That's tough to
Wow.
do.
That's
So
tough
good
to
for
do.
so good for him. But
You
yeah,
guys, you guys think the Ultimate Warrior's bad? Come on.
no, I must say I don't. I mean, I'm the one who said not a chance in hell. But this is not just from him. This is from more than one source. Even Triple H saying he is working on a huge signing. I mean, what would be bigger than him coming back to the WWE with and bringing FTR with him?
What I said.
Three guys who shit completely on Triple H and the company. Well, the thing that was 8, 9, 10 years ago when he actually left the first time. But he called him a big nose, brown noser, fucking stupid son-in-law, and called him an asshole and a moron. Stephanie called him stupid. I mean, he did everything he could to get out of that goddamn under that fan. But dude, it's about the money, man.
It's true, especially for Punk.
Yeah, it's a draw.
I think also the major star signing could be one other that I brought up last night, though.
Say it.
Remember I brought up Kenny Omega. I think that he's going to end. I think he's going to ride out his career in the WWE. And so he's able to say that he's been in his era, all the greats. And I think they're going to give him a run. And I don't think it's going to be a huge run, but I think it's going to be a run.
I think it could be something like AJ. Like, he doesn't have to come in and immediately win the title. He can come in, have a couple feuds, and then eventually build up to that.
Yeah. And I think. Oh, hello. Sorry, I was distracted by a woman. I think, honestly, and I'm not a big fan of Kenny Omega's work. I don't think it's terrible, but I don't think it's as good as he thinks it is. That's my big thing. I don't think he's a terrible wrestler. I don't think he's a bad worker. I mean, I know I throw my shots and everything, but I don't. But I also think that if you get him out of independence and get him with guys that have been working in WWE for a long time, like Roman, like Seth, Seth a little too independent worky too. I don't know, like Sheamus and all those guys. Even fucking throw him in there with Cena. It'd be fun. John Cena versus Kenny Omega, come on.
I don't want him to leave. I want the Adam Cole, Kenny Omega thing to happen first.
Yeah, that has to happen first, for sure.
But it sucks that the other two guys are gone already too. Kyle O'Reilly and fucking the other guy. Because I always forget his name.
Fish.
Bobby Fish. Because I wanted that fucking 6-man tag to happen. I wanted the Bucks and Omega versus Adam Cole and Fish and whatever the fuck his name is, O'Reilly. That ain't gonna happen. So I don't know. Yeah, you never know. WrestleMania's coming, but like I said, with the whole EVP thing, is that even possible?
Yeah,
I mean,
because Cody
Cody
wasn't
left.
even. Yeah, Cody left.
Cody was
I don't know, but Cody might be a different story though, right?
No, Cody was the first EVP.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it was Cody and then
The Young Bucks.
and then Kenny.
Kenny came quite a ways after, right? Like a couple months after.
Because he was still debating on where he was gonna go,
Right.
and he eventually ended up saying, "Okay, you know what? I'm pretty sure Cody sold him on it. Like, let's go do this." Because if he would have gone to WWE, I don't know. I think Cody needed him. I think Cody needed him and the Bucks to really get that independent push, especially New Japan and all these independent guys that they work with to try to get this company up where Cody doesn't have so much of a relationship or had with all those younger talents.
Right.
Where the Bucks could be like, hey, who's the guys they work with a ton with? Well, whatever. Some of these independent guys that they would work, the Lucha Bros, for example, they would work a ton with them, where Cody's not going to have that relationship with them, where the Bucks will. So I think Cody probably was one of the main factors of Kenny going to AEW over WWE during the free agency time.
Now, here's a quick question before we start getting into the chamber. But yeah, Sergio's saying CM Punk was Roman Reigns. I don't want to see that. Not right away. Let's say this is true. I don't want to see that. And who he is coming back to, his first match should be, I would give it like a Seth Rollins type thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Someone like that. Someone good enough, but not a title shot. I don't want him walking in and thinking he's going to be the fucking world champion like he did at AEW because we saw how well that worked out. So I don't know. Who do you think? Who do you think, Dave? You think it's Seth Rollins or who else?
I think Seth would be a good one just because of like now how this is the second time now he's talked about him, and well, in this last interview that Seth had, he gave him a little praise. He
Phil,
said,
what do you call him? Chicago Phil?
Chicago Phil.
Yeah.
He said that, he did teach him a lot, but, he's grateful for that, but he doesn't want to see him back in WWE.
Which would be perfect that if he is coming back. Again, maybe that's another little hint that he's coming back, that Seth Rollins all of a sudden is talking shit about him.
I mean, it's always one of those things, right? Where that's why it's like, is it a work? Is it not a work? If, we give it to AZ, it's always a work.
It's always a work. It's the wrestling business, guys. It's always a work. I mean, granted, things have changed. Guys are more cunts now, but like guys aren't as tough and as hard boiled as they used to be. Undertaker was right when he was on Joe Rogan. Everybody's soft, or 90% of them are. I mean, Gunther's not obviously, but
come on now,
Gunther.
Bro, he definitely, and you know what's the worst? Like, I really hope they do something big for him at WrestleMania, because look, he's not even on the card for tonight. After having that performance at Royal Rumble, how is he not on the card?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
No.
How is he not in the chamber?
Why the hell is Edge on that card?
Yeah.
I don't want to see Edge versus Finn Balor for the 7th time in less than a year.
And isn't it a mixed tag too? Or
yes.
No? Yeah, I don't want to see that either.
I don't want to see that. I'd rather see Gunther defend that Intercontinental Championship against someone else.
Or be in the chamber.
Or build to that feud against Brock Lesnar. Something. Like, that's what I want to see.
That'd be a good one.
Sergio, we got a surprise for you, actually. Live via satellite, we're going to have Roman Reigns. But I have to back out, though. Let me back out for a second. Let me make sure he's ready to go. You guys can
make sure he's ready to go. Make sure he's ready to go. We'll BS here a minute. Yeah. No, honestly, Dave, I think Kenny Omega's coming to WWE within the year. I really do. I really think he should. I think he should. I think it'd be good for them. I think it'd be good for him. And I think that would cement him as one of the greats. I really, because look what it did to AJ Styles. He kind of, the circle was complete for modern day wrestling, because you can't do the territories.
Yeah, of course.
You can't be the NWA and whatever, blah blah blah, WCW and the territory. But dude, this would cement him as and I would love it. Honestly, I think it would be great if he was a WWE champion. Kenny Omega, come on, that's the major coup of everything.
It's true. He could be one of the few to say, you know what, he went everywhere, and everywhere he went, he was champion. Because right now, only AJ Styles can really say that, because he was champion in TNA, New Japan, and now WWE. But Kenny would be the only one to say he did all those and AEW.
Did AJ also hold the NWA title when it was affiliated with the TNA?
I'm not sure.
I don't know if he did or not.
Hey guys, are you ready? Are you ready?
Oh. I'm ready. Is Roman there?
It's ladies and gentlemen,
the Tribal Chief.
Live from Montreal, Quebec, right before his big, huge match with Sami Zayn. It's the Tribal Chief, Mr. Roman Reigns. Acknowledge me.
What up, Boos? Ain't seen you in a while.
What's up, Tribal Chief?
Well, I'm just getting ready for this match tonight, and I'm going to pound Sami Zayn into the ground in front of his home crowd.
Yeah. I met you when you were 11 years old, man. You remember when I was a superstar down in Uncle Alpha's federation in Pennsylvania?
I remember you very well. I said that kid's going to be a fucking star one day.
I appreciate you.
So I acknowledge you, Eric Zant.
Tribal Chief, I surrender to you.
Head of the table.
Acknowledge me.
Would you like a squirt, Tribal Chief, sir?
Look. Who's this guy, Terzio? I'm going to twist this guy like a fucking pretzel. He's not acknowledging me.
He's not gonna, because you're not wearing a Mets jersey, and because you're not the Iron Sheik, and I mean that's his two favorite things: New York Mets and the Iron Sheik. And Terzio just doesn't great guy. Terzio's a great guy, but he's got a weird infatuation with the Iron Sheik, and you know, he's a Mets fan. You know how they are.
Look who just acknowledged the tribal chief.
Holy shit, it's a line.
A line. A line.
I see a line hanging and banging in the gym at 5 a.m.
Line, we're both clean, and we're both wearing green shirts, and we're both buff. What else do we need here? I mean, let's do it.
A line.
Acknowledge me.
Just want to make sure everybody knows to acknowledge me. All right, guys. I have to go get ready for my match.
All right, hey, good luck, Goose.
Tonight, tribal chief.
Good luck, Goose. Crush him.
So while we get Timmy back, just to confirm with you, AZ, AJ Styles did in fact win the NWA World Heavyweight Championship when it was in with TNA. You are correct.
Wow. So AJ's, but you know, I don't think that's going to be like held against Kenny Omega. Because Tim,
is that a fat joke towards you? It's not nice.
Hollywood Blondes. Hey, we played the theme music last night, Line, for the music of the show, by the way. Yep, that was good.
So AJ did have that title. That's good. So yeah.
AJ, something tells me. Oh, excuse me. Something tells me Kenny Omega. Did he hold that title or no? Has he been the NWA champion? I want to think he did.
I don't know what they're considering. No, because when he held both of these new TNA titles, it was the Impact Championship, and then because then NWA at that point was also
they were
a separate entity.
They had their own thing, right? Yeah, because when I remember the NWA split, the guy who's the on-air personality producer, Adam. I don't know. Scrap Iron Pierce. Adam Pierce. He was an NWA champion for a long time, and he's like a bigwig now at the WWE.
Adam Pierce was? Holy shit!
Oh yeah, Adam Pierce was like a 6-time NWA champion. 5.
Wow. Shit, I didn't know that. I thought he was just a general manager douche. I didn't know he was actual.
And he held it for years. Like I'm talking like a long time.
Let's see.
Wow. I had no idea. I thought he was just a regular douche.
No, he was.
No, I know he was a wrestler, but I didn't know about him holding any of these.
Yeah, he was the NWA douche.
So how was Roman Reigns? Was he accessible? Was he a nice guy?
You know what, Tim? He was very gracious, very nice, and like we appreciate him coming on here to at least talk to us. That was great.
Absolutely. The good news is he said anytime we want Roman Reigns on, he'll be on this show. He said it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Anytime we want him.
Awesome.
We should try to see if we can, become good with him, and then maybe he could get Seth Rollins on too.
We could. We could probably do that.
That would be cool.
And he also said he wants to take part in the trial of the Ultimate Warrior coming March 14th on the Just Too Sweet show, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. For those of you who don't know, we have the prosecutor and the defender of the Ultimate Warrior. I will be judge, jury, and executioner of that trial. So
I'm
ready for that.
I'm coming in full regalia too, by the way.
Roman might want to be a part of that, so we'll see if that's the case.
I think so.
Let me add this. Let me make it look more presentable. And we'll start getting our picks in because it's almost.
That's a nice watch.
So to confirm my AZ, Mr. Adam Pierce was a 5-time NWA World Heavyweight Champion. And he's in the NWA Hall of Fame, too.
Wow. I knew he was a big deal. And WWE hired him like right away when he stopped wrestling. Yeah, so they also hired Sarah Del Rey too. She was a big indie woman worker.
Yeah, I mean the only unfortunate thing is that TNA went giving the belt to Trevor Murdoch and hey, here you go, you be the face of our company.
TNA did?
Not TNA, NWA. My bad.
NWA. No, they got a new champion now. Shit, Dave.
Trevor Murdoch held it for a while.
He held it for a while, but who dethroned him? It's Jesus Christ, we know who it is too.
I'll say, NWA.
Yeah, see who the current NWA champion is. But that's it's somebody we all know. I think
Trevor
Tyrus?
Murdoch.
Tyrus.
Tyrus. Brodus Clay.
Brodus Clay. Yeah.
Yep.
My goodness.
The only Funkasaurus left in captivity today.
The NWA
Yeah, how do you-
just said they picked random people out of a hat. Like what happened?
Yeah, and the big rivalry is the Funkasaurus versus fucking Zack Ryder coming up, I think.
Zack Ryder. Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you Matt Cardona. He's not bad.
No, he's not.
He's not good, but he's not bad.
He's better than Trevor Murdoch.
Oh, that's true. Trevor Murdoch is a terrible choice to be any kind of champion
And
whatsoever.
he beat Nick Aldis. Like, you didn't just beat, like, freaking Tyrus. No, you beat Nick Aldis. That guy he's a great worker.
Is that the big surprise coming to WWE?
Oh, because his contract's up, right?
He's done, man. He's done. As of January, whatever, he was done with the NWA.
And so when
and there were rumors of him also.
Before AEW was a thing, Cody and Nick Aldis had a feud. So that would be interesting if he comes back for that.
I'm trying to cut your face off, Dave.
I'm trying to cut my face off?
I'm trying not to cut your face off.
Oh, it's okay. I'll get talk. Sorry, put Elimination Chamber. We're good.
All right. So let's get to this goddamn predictions. Let's get to this Elimination Chamber, which begins in a little over an hour. I am hoping and praying for a good pay-per-view. Hoping and praying. So yeah, we're going to start out, and right away, I have no fucking idea who to pick in this match. Zero. But we have Bobby Lashley taking on Brock. So let's go around the room. And Eric, we'll start with you on this one. What do you like? You like fucking big Bobby Lashley?
Listen, you're never going to find me betting against Brock.
That's how you got to say it from now on.
Mm-hmm. I'm going Lesnar all the way.
Dave, how about you?
So, what's the matchup here? Brock won the first one?
Yeah, it's 1-1. This is the third one.
Is it 1-1? No. Bobby won the first one, right? And then Brock beat... Brock won the first one because that's when he won the... No, I'm confused.
They split, though. Lashley winning at last year's Royal Rumble and Lesnar paying it back in the fall at Crown Jewel. This is the rubber match.
Okay. Oh, yeah, because this is where he choked him out. But then they also were in the Elimination Chamber last year that Brock won the title back, but Bobby got hurt.
Yeah. They didn't really actually have anything,
Yeah.
So this is the third singles match they're gonna have. It's the rubber match, so they say.
The rubber match, but you also saw what Mr. Bray Wyatt said, right?
What did he say?
So on last night's SmackDown, right? He came out and basically said, whoever wins this match, he said Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley need to watch out and run. So it looks like he's head forced to one of these two guys. I'm guessing WrestleMania?
For no reason whatsoever.
Uncle Howdy hasn't made sense for a couple months now, so something tells me it won't be Brock because they're not going to feed Bray to Brock that early now.
I don't know. It might.
You think already? Like, hey, all right, Bray, it was fun. Now we're gonna kill you and feed you to Brock Lesnar. Where
I don't know.
It just would make more sense for Brock, just because I feel like they'd have a better story than with Bobby Lashley. I just don't see Bray mixing with either one of these guys.
No.
So who'd you pick, Timmy? You picked Brock?
I haven't picked yet.
AZ picked Brock.
He picked
I
Brock.
picked Brock.
I'm
sorry. I picked Brock.
I will also go Brock.
I you know what? Fuck. I think this is a hard one, actually. Right, Brock's been doing the job lately, though.
Yes.
Does he do the job for Bobby Lashley though?
Uh,
Leading up to WrestleMania.
I don't know. It's a hard one.
I
You know
don't
what?
know.
I'm gonna go sweep. We're gonna go sweep, and Rob gonna pick Lesnar also.
Okay.
Next up is Dave's favorite match. Good, Eric. We
Oh.
gonna say something good.
Yeah. So on all those like MGM bet and FanDuel and your sister's ass bet and all that shit, like, can you bet on wrestling?
Yes, Dave's gonna talk about that in a minute.
Yeah.
Okay. No, never mind. I want to save it. I want to save it then. I want to save it. I want to hear. I want to save it.
Yeah, he already brought that up. We're gonna talk about it as soon as we're done with our predictions. So here's
Okay.
Dave's favorite match. We got the mixed tag, Edge and Beth Phoenix taking on Finn Balor. Poor Finn Balor. Look what he's been reduced to. I love Finn Balor, I really do. And the Women's Royal Rumble winner / going to WrestleMania, Rhea Ripley. Dave, we'll start with you since it's your favorite match of the night. What do you got?
Yeah, man, I can't wait for this. I'm gonna be at the edge of my seat with popcorn all over. God, this is such a dumb match. And I feel like it's gonna end the same. It shouldn't end the same way that it has the last year, where Edge continues to beat these guys. But I feel like is Beth Phoenix gonna come back to get a loss? Probably not. But then it's like, why would they give Rhea Ripley a loss? And Finn Balor, they don't need the damn loss. And I feel like this is gonna lead to something
The
at
one-on-one.
WrestleMania.
Yeah, the
one-on-one
one-on-one.
Edge versus Finn. So I'm gonna unfortunately go with stale ass Edge and Beth Phoenix.
Eric?
I'm hoping that Edge and Beth Phoenix, if that's your real name, do the right thing and put them over. And you know what I mean? Because in this position, Edge is like 75 and Beth Phoenix she's probably like 33, but she looks like she's 60. Like, I think that they should do the right thing. And really nothing with that joke, guys. Come on. And I think they should do the right thing and put them over. I think Edge and Beth Phoenix should are they husband and wife, by the way?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Makes this even weirder. I think they should do the right thing and put them over. I honestly do. So I'm gonna go with Finn Balor and the fruit bat there. Rhea Ripley.
Rhea.
The fruit bat? That's mommy
Fruit
right
bat?
there.
That's mommy, man. Come on. She's hot.
Her name's Mommy.
Well, Rey Mysterio's son calls her that.
Dominic?
calls her mommy.
Yeah. You know how Eddie had the I'm your papi, so she wears a I'm your mommy shirt.
With an I?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh no. She's not Latino though. She's fucking whiter than snow. Like,
No,
come on.
it's because she supposedly has Dominic under her, under a trance or a spell.
under her okay,
Yeah.
vampire woman.
So
Okay,
it's like I'm your mommy, that kind of thing.
Well, I mean, he's a fucking kid anyway, right? Like, he still
Yeah.
believes in Santa Claus, so forget it.
Well, Eric. I'm going with you on this one. I don't. Edge is on his last year. He said he's only got about a year left, and that was 3 months ago. And Beth Phoenix is Beth Phoenix. She fucking retired for 15 years. Who cares? I think they should do the right thing too, and I think Rhea Ripley needs this going into the WrestleMania, and I think Finn Balor just needs a goddamn win. So I am going to go with Finn Balor and Rhea Ripley also.
Did they reproduce Beth and Edge?
Yes,
They got to be some ugly fucking kids.
they have little girls. They have little girls. I think they have little girls.
Yes, Dave. Yes, Dave.
Jeez.
I'm just saying, look at his beard. Come on. I mean, look at your beard. Look at how nice and trimmed and how well it looks on you, Dave. And then look at this guy. He doesn't need to have a beard.
He's older.
I know, I'm being brutal to Ed. I'm sorry.
Terzio's got Finn Balor. Raul has. Raul, welcome to the show. I know that was you. Finn Balor.
Hey, Raul. How you doing, old buddy?
You gotta acknowledge him.
Yeah, that's right. Raul, make sure. Anything else you do in your lifetime, you have to make sure.
Acknowledge me.
Just make sure you do that more than anything else in the world. All right, next up, we have the Women's Elimination Chamber match featuring Asuka, Carmella, Liv Morgan, Natalia, who by the way has horrible work done to her face, Nikki Cross, and newcomer Raquel Rodriguez, who is a giant by the way. She's huge, that chick.
Who's the one on the end over here?
Right or left?
Right.
Natalia.
That's Natalia with the horrible face work she's had done.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's the Photoshop.
No, she looks terrible in person. She had something done and it wasn't done right.
Well, you already know who I want to win. I'll say it when it's my turn, but you already know who I want.
Who you want and who you think is a completely different story. Because
I want
Liv Morgan to win, but she ain't winning this one.
No.
You want Liv Morgan?
I always want Liv Morgan. Always, for everything.
Well, I want the crazy Japanese lady to win always.
Asuka.
You know what? Yes. I'll go first on this one then. Asuka is actually my pick. I think she's going to win this one, and I don't want it, but I think she is going to win this one.
Me too. That's my pick. AZ's pick is Asuka.
We got 2 Asukas, Dave.
You want to go for an Asuka sweep? Get it? The Asukas? Come on, what the fuck? You're not laughing at my fucking jokes tonight, you fuckers. Come on.
I laughed.
Holy shit.
I laughed.
Holy shit. Do I gotta go on the Black Lincoln fucking podcast or something and start this shit all over again?
I laughed there.
So,
I know you did, Tim. I know.
Nikki Cross has no business being in this match. There's Natalia. Carmella's unfortunately not going to win. Raquel, I feel like her chance would have been at the Rumble, not here. So yeah, we're stuck with Asuka. And Mid Morgan.
Did he say
Mid Morgan? What are you pick on Mid Morgan for?
But I'm thinking Bianca. This is who's gonna face Bianca. I think it's gonna be Liv Morgan.
Really? You think she's gonna win?
I think it's Liv Morgan. Yep. She almost won the Royal Rumble.
Wow, I'm shocked.
I know. I would never think to pick Liv Morgan either, but I just feel like they're building a little bit up to that, and she had a chance to win that Royal Rumble, but you know.
Sergio, it's 2023. You can't say stuff like that anymore. But I'll allow it.
For that, you have to donate $5 to us right now.
That's right, 99 cents. Get 5 stars. Donate them to us immediately so we can do something with this thing. Whatever.
Yeah. What? Anybody know how this works? By the way,
it takes money. No one's gonna do it.
Nobody's gonna do it. Nobody gives two shit. No, nobody gives two shit. They're like, if it was something to pay to keep me off the air, they'd donate fucking $10,000. Be like, okay, we'll never want to see him again. That'll do it.
All right, so now we move on to the men's Elimination Chamber match, and this is a fucking free-for-all of lunacy in this fucking match.
Holy shit.
We got Austin Theory, the United States champion, Seth Rollins, Johnny Gargano, Bronson Reed, who, how the fuck is he in there? Damian Priest, and Montez Ford. But this is for, but don't forget, this is for the WWE United States Championship. This isn't for the world title or anything. So that's why it makes more sense, this group of guys you got here, except for Seth Rollins. I don't know why he's even in this match. So
why is Samoa Joe back?
Wow.
Samoa Reed.
Oh, that's Melvin Reed?
It's Bronson Reed, whatever the hell his name is.
Bronson Reed, I'm sorry.
But yeah, so this is for the United States title, everybody. This is not for the world title or a shot at the world title.
And who's the guy in the end? Montel Williams?
Exactly.
Montez Ford.
Montez Ford.
So we will start with this one with Dave. Who are you liking in this one? Remember, it's for the U.S. title. U.S. title. Does Austin Theory walk out with his title?
Yes, that's what I'm leaning towards. I don't think Gargano or Bronson Reed or even Priest win. I think they're leading Seth Rollins to Logan Paul at WrestleMania. And as much as I love Tez, yeah, he's not going to do it yet. So I think Theory walks out of this with his championship belt.
Eric?
I kind of want Montel Williams to win just because his name's Montel Williams. Montez Williams.
He's part of
I'm
the
sorry.
Street Profits, that group with the other guy that wears the basketball.
Well, wait a minute.
shorts.
Wait, what? He's part of the Street. I'm in. I want him to win. I'm in. I want him to win, but is he going to win? No, probably Theory will win. I'll go with Theory. I gotta take the smart money. Go with Theory, but I love the Street Profits. They're fucking great.
Well, they're about to break up, so you shed a luck. They're about to go their separate
They're
ways.
heading that way.
They're heading that way.
Well, you never know. Maybe they do like a New Day where
They've been
they
throwing
don't break 'em
rocker hints, rocker style hints about these two. So one of them's getting kicked through a fucking window
froze.
eventually.
up. Speaking of that, you saw that NXT?
Yeah, with the girls, and they actually remade it.
Yeah, that was bro. The kick that they gave this girl Gigi to the face, I was like, holy shoot! That was
fucked up.
That was a straight up shoot kick. Like she didn't hold back for that.
Oh, we lost Eric. Eric's frozen.
Oh, we started talking about NXT, and he's like, oh no. He probably would have liked that segment.
Yeah, he probably would have. That was a good one. I like how they're doing that lately. They're doing a lot of remakes of other shit.
I mean, it's Sean. It just makes sense.
Well, and here we go.
Who'd you end up picking, Timmy?
I'm going with Theory also.
Okay.
I don't see Theory losing yet. Not yet. Not this way anyway. Not to any of these guys. I mean, if I had to pick an upset pick, I'd probably pick Montez Ford, honestly. I think it would help with the breakup. The jealousy. So I am picking Theory, but I wouldn't be shocked if Montez Ford wins it. And like I said,
I think it'll be them two at the end. I think Tez and just
There we
because they
go, I'm
want to
back.
build, I feel like they want to build him as a single star. I feel like they'll save him to the end and have like the fans be like, "Oh wow, he actually is a good worker," but then Theory will still get the victory. Oh,
I agree.
Raul has a different mindset though.
What's Raul got? Damian Priest.
And
going out on a
Terzio
ledge.
too.
He's got Seth freaking Rollins winning.
Maxi
So
Priest.
well, besides us, everyone else is everywhere.
Good.
Yeah.
Good, because when it's just, everyone picks the same, it's fucking boring. But now we get to the main event of the evening, a match that I didn't think was going to come this quickly. We have Sami Zayn in his home country of Montreal, Canada,
Vive le Quebec.
where little fucking French people can completely change the storyline just by screaming their heads off like they do. They turned Hogan yellow. They fucking turn. They can do whatever they want in Montreal.
They made Brett's career fucking tank. Your own country. Way to go, Montreal.
So,
yeah.
They created Mr. McMahon.
But remember, a lot of people are going to say, yeah, look, even he said, look, Sergio said, right, as you bring it up, what makes you think he's going to lose in Canada because he's from Canada? That doesn't mean nothing. Vince has a history of making people lose in their hometowns just for that reason, which is why
Acknowledge me.
I am picking Roman Reigns to come out of this fucking match because I still see Sammy and Kevin Owens going after the Usos eventually. So I am going to go. Oh, by the way, too, I'm going to make another prediction after this. I am going with fucking Roman Reigns to hold on to that titles. Today.
Okay, not WrestleMania.
No, I have him winning at WrestleMania too. I'll tell you exactly why. Go ahead, you guys
don't put this out in the air.
Make your picks first, and I'll tell you why.
Roman Reigns, final answer. He's going to win via sharpshooter, just to rub it in.
Acknowledge me.
Rub it in everybody, all the fucking French, Canadian fuckhead geeks fucking faces.
Okay, that makes sense.
I don't want to pick here because it's like what Timmy said. If you're in your hometown, you have a better chance of losing than winning. You probably have a 90% chance of losing unless you're maybe the champion than winning. So I just don't want to see this run end because Sammy, the last 2 weeks, the promos that have been cut, the one with Cody this past week, that was great. Like, they just made you feel like, okay, Sammy can do this. But it's like, is he going to be the one to dethrone Roman? So, I don't think Sammy wins. But then if you add him to the WrestleMania match, it just makes it so much more harder. Do I want to... I think Roman Reigns wins. Yeah, Roman Reigns. I gotta go Roman.
So it's a Roman sweep.
Roman sweep.
Oh, that sucks. Just
Roman
because I feel like there's more money in
Roman
the dream.
Coliseum.
Acknowledge me.
There's more money in the dream for Cody and Roman. They can feed off Dusty and all this other stuff.
And now here's where I'm going to tell you my theory. Why I think he's actually going to win at WrestleMania. Oh, what the hell? We read the Mounties playing.
Are we still here, the Mountie?
Go ahead, Tim. I want you to do your thing with the Mountie in the background.
It's hard. I can't concentrate with the Mountie. I want to get up. I want to get up and march around the house.
Put up the Rougeau brothers theme song.
The All American Boys.
Oh yeah, that's a great one.
No, my theory is because he's so close to 1,000-day reign. Are they really going to stop him before he hits that mark? I don't think so. I actually think he's going to win at least one of those. One of the belts is reaching 1,000. I think. The Universal,
undisputed. I mean the Universal. Yeah, the Universal.
So I don't think he's losing that one at least. If they're gonna split them up, or he's just gonna win. He's this close to 1,000. This fucking close. He's a nipple close.
Who has the longest reign ever? Bruno?
I think Bruno.
Bruno Sammartino, which is not going to happen. He's not going to have the belt for fucking 15 years.
Yeah, like 7 freaking years. But I think after that is what?
Straight.
Hogan?
No, Bob Backlund had it for fucking 5 years, and
Bob and then Hogan.
Superstar Billy Graham. Did he have a long time to do Billy Graham or no?
No, only a year. Only a year.
Bob Backlund beat him and had it for like fucking 15 years, whatever. Then
78 to 83. So what's that?
So wait, you know what? It depends though, because if we're looking at, let me see here. Yeah, so Bruno had it for 2,803 days. Yeah, he's not beating that.
No, he's not beating that. But he's so close to 1,000. That's why I'm thinking they're not going to let him lose there.
God damn, Bob Backlund had it for 2,135 days?
Hmm?
Why?
That had to be a real boring time in the history of wrestling.
It was.
No.
Their ratings were really low. And that's why Vince Jr. was trying to persuade Vince Sr. to go with more
Hogan.
progressive guys. Yeah.
Well, after that is Hogan at 1,474. Then we have Bruno again with 1,237. 5, we have Pedro Morales with 1,027 days.
Jesus.
Yeah, he was for a while. Yeah, Pedro was.
Back in the day, you just didn't lose.
No.
And then right after that, it's CM Punk with 434 days. That is the gap between 6 and 5. 600 days.
That's crazy.
Unbelievable.
So, I'm just throwing that out there. I could be wrong. I might be wrong. But it also depends on how they breaking the titles up. Is he going to... Again, the rumor is still he might fight twice. He might fight Cody. He might fight someone... we don't know what's going to happen yet. Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Now, what if they just get the titles off of him now, and then they have him go face Austin at WrestleMania, and then we're all happy?
I wouldn't be happy with that.
Why not?
I don't want to see Austin fight Roman Reigns.
I don't either, but that was a stupid rumor. I'd rather see him fight The Rock, but apparently The Rock can't get in shape, which doesn't make sense.
It's bullshit. He's in fucking shape. How much shape does he want to get into?
Well, I mean, I guess it's different being in ring shape, but if he has 2-3 months...
It's cardio. It's cardio.
He can get into ring shape, and it's Roman Reigns. He's not fighting Shawn Michaels or AJ Styles that they're going to be working. It's Roman Reigns. He already does enough move. Not that many moves.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Spinning wheel.
So we all
round
did
and
Roman.
round. I'm waiting for Eric to pop back in. Is he going to pop back in?
Pop that thing. That AZ internet. See, this is where the stars...
He's back.
Our viewers,
I'm
if you give us stars for watching the show, we can get AZ some upgraded Xfinity to the day internet and not, some AOL 7.0 from 1999.
He's not wrong.
I don't think they start. I think they start right before. I think it's too early for them to do that. No.
No, that should be right around now. They start announcing stuff.
Probably right after this, they'll start one
Yeah.
at a time.
I wonder if they're going to
Mania's next, right? Mania's the next pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if they're going to retry Sid again, like they took him off last year
Who?
Sid.
or the year before. Remember when they announced Sid and then they took him? All of a sudden, he disappeared.
They did?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
did.
they
announced
did.
Sid like one time. They announced Sid, and then you never heard of it again.
Yeah,
I
and it's
didn't
like
know
it's
that. That's weird.
It is weird. It's very weird. Yeah.
Well, they should
Whatever.
put Sid in.
You think Lanny Poffo makes it?
No,
Fuck Lanny Poffo.
Jarrett might.
I was gracious because he passed away, but he was a real fucking asshole. So
He
Tim,
carried
how
on the
can you-
legacy of Macho
Tim,
Man. What are you talking
How can you
about?
say
He
that about the
couldn't
brother of the Macho
fucking
Man,
carry
Randy Savage?
fucking Randy Savage is anything you couldn't carry. Shit.
I came to the ring in a suit of armor.
Yeah, that's exactly what he sounds like.
Oh my
Exactly.
God.
He can't even imitate the Macho Man that good.
No, he can't.
He
do
sounds
anything.
like the Macho Man imitating him, imitating the Macho Man.
He should have been arrested. He should have been doing voiceovers for fucking like Ben Gay or something fucking commercial.
Yeah, like
that.
Bear
Yeah,
Aspirin and
He had a great voice for that, but other than that, fuck him. I don't want to.
you suffer from
The
ulcerative
difference
colitis.
between
Rest
the
in
two
peace, Lenny
shows.
Poffo. Rest in peace, Lenny Poffo. Rest in peace.
We honor him in one show, shit on him the next.
I don't want to talk ill of the dead. I don't want to talk ill. Of
Why not? They're dead. They can't do anything to you.
at least not him anyway, because he's not really even worth it, to be honest with you.
Poor Jarrett, next show is gonna get reamed.
No,
Well-
nothing against Jerry Jarrett.
Well, you know.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, another. Oh, I didn't even think about a screw job.
A Montreal screw job?
I said that Roman would win with sharpshooter.
Oh, but who would get screwed, Bunker? Who's getting the screw job?
Sammy.
Oh, they're going to
Hometown
screw
hero?
Sammy? Yeah,
I think they're
Batista,
waiting for this year because it's
Batista
Hollywood.
was rumored to be in here, yeah, this year.
I don't think it's going to happen. I think he's too much of a twat.
Hey, he was fucking great in Knock on the Cabin. He was really good in that movie, so I'll give him his props.
How did he go? How did he go broke?
Batista?
Batista went
Yeah.
broke.
Yeah, remember he said he had to go back to the WWE to get money because he was just about destitute.
I don't know. But I'll tell you right now, Raul and Bunker, you guys missed our exclusive interview with Roman Reigns, so you don't have to watch the replay
You have
to see
to.
it, because Roman was here live on our show.
We acknowledge the tribal chief in
That's right.
person.
So make sure you
Nobody acknowledged my jokes. That's okay.
we acknowledge your jokes, sir. I acknowledge your
We
jokes.
acknowledge that they happened.
You gave it a shot. Yeah, you tried.
We acknowledged him.
So, I guess we want to jump into the betting now.
Jump into the
Yeah,
betting
betting.
thing real quick, and then we'll get the hell out of here.
Before I fucking lose internet again.
So, just so you guys know, you can bet on wrestling. I'll give you the odds for all these matches that we just talked about currently.
FanDuel is exclusive, right? WWE or no?
DraftKings.
DraftKings.
So right now the odds for the mixed tag match with Edge and Beth Phoenix, they are favorited at -200. But not by too much because the Judgment Day is plus 150, so it's 50-50-ish. The women's elimination match, Asuka's favored by a shit ton, minus 1,250. And Natalia is the least favorite with plus 2,500.
So the minus is what is the good one, and the plus is the bad one.
Yeah, minus means that you're favored to win.
I must look like a real idiot because like every time my buddies would ask, or like my boss when he bet me every week on a random football game, I'd look up the odds and be like, oh yeah, the Eagles are favored, or like the Cowboys are favored or whatever, and he'd be like, what? Okay. Then he'd come back the next day. He goes, no, they're not. They must have changed overnight because now the Eagles are favored by whatever. And I'm like, oh, and I go, yeah, but I'm like thinking to myself, but it was minus. Like,
Yeah, minus means that you're favored.
don't
So
look
you-
at me like you knew. You didn't know that.
You also don't know your rights from lefts.
You know what she did? You hear what she just said? You heard her, Dave. Say it again. Say it louder, so everybody, so the whole show can hear you. Go ahead.
I'm not surprised. You don't know your right from left.
Tim said, basically.
Yeah.
Thanks,
I
Tim.
didn't say anything.
That was the fans. The
That was the
audience.
fans. Yeah, the fans have spoke, Lauren.
I got your back. I got your
So-
back, Easy. I got your back.
Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley. Brock Lesnar's favorited -200 to Bobby Lashley's +140. The United States Championship Elimination Chamber match. Theory's favorited -350, followed by Seth Rollins at +300. And then Roman Reigns versus Sami Zayn. Roman Reigns is favorited -400. Yes. So now, for everyone watching, we are not sponsored by DraftKings, but hey, DraftKings, if you're listening, you can always sponsor the Just Too Sweet show with White Claw, the #1 drink of the Just Too Sweet show.
Just saying.
So if you log on to DraftKings, you're able to do a free pool for today's Elimination Chamber match, and we're gonna go ahead and pick those as well here. What we think the outcome is gonna be for that. So we already picked this. It's who's gonna win the main event: Roman Reigns, Sami Zayn, or what DraftKings has added is a no declared winner. Double count out, match just stops. So
Only way it's going to be a double count if they're bringing this rivalry to WrestleMania,
Yeah.
which they might.
which they
It's
very
2
could
nights.
fucking well do it. That's a good idea. Didn't even think about that.
See, so DraftKings already has that just in case. So are we all still sticking with Roman Reigns?
Yes.
Yes.
Tim, do you have a bunch of Spanish people at your house?
Yes. Upstairs, I do.
Oh.
Oh, look, it's King Kong Bunker.
The bunk, man.
Bug, you
Bug.
made it on for the last 2 minutes. Go ahead, man. What's up?
I saw you guys doing predictions, or did you already do predictions?
We did them already, but go ahead. Give us all your predictions straight through. Go
I
ahead.
don't even remember all the matches though.
All right, Rhea Ripley and Finn Balor versus Edge and fucking Beth Phoenix.
Rhea and Finn, because it's momentum for Rhea.
Elimination Chamber men for the United States title.
Theory,
Women's.
Asuka.
See, we're all almost on agreement here. Lashley and Lesnar.
Ray kind of threw a twist in last night, so I'm going to say Lashley, and they're going to have Ray go down that route with Wyatt. I don't know. But personally, I hope they both lose.
And the main event.
It's got to be Roman. And like I was saying real quick, I really think it's going to be some type of screw job. But I don't know who watched SmackDown last night with that crowd.
Were they editing the Roman chance, the fuck off Roman chance?
Roman.
Yeah.
Dude,
I thought
Canada's
so.
no joke. Canada's no joke.
It's a script. So they have to remember that. But I don't think the Canadians think like that. They're like, no,
Oh, they're like the South in the '80s. This shit's real.
we're gonna fucking riot, dude.
Yeah.
If Sammy gets screwed, which is what I think they will do, just somehow, you know what I mean? That guy.
How great would that be, though? The Montreal Screwjob Part 2, and it's Sammy. That'd be fucking awesome.
That would be
Well,
awesome.
wouldn't it be part 3?
Have Bret Hart come out and just screw him.
Well, it'd be Montreal Part 2. It would be the screw job Part 3, because the first one was the Moolah, right? The Spider Lady.
Well, no, because didn't Mick Foley get screwed in Montreal too with The Rock?
I think he did actually.
Is that where he?
Oh, the I Quit match. I think
The I
wasn't
Quit?
I think that was in Montreal.
But I think they'll go nuts. That crowd last night was unreal. It was unreal, and I haven't heard a pop like that wrestling in years, since like Austin.
Yeah, it was a big one. I'm saying these Canadians, man. If the Canadians decide they want fucking Raquel Gonzalez to win tonight, they'll fucking switch the match. That's what I'm saying. That's how crazy they are. They'll switch shit right in the middle. They'll say, look, the crowd's going this way. Let's fucking have them win it. Then you go take the title off for a week later if you want to. But them Canadians, man, they do what they got to do.
Yes, they do.
Bug, you missed Roman though. You missed him. He was on this show.
I'll go back and watch. But yeah, I think Roman wins. But I don't know how they're going to do this because Sammy's way over than Cody.
Way over.
Way.
Way more over.
And do you really want to see Roman and Cody at WrestleMania right now?
I do.
Well, that's why do they split the titles?
I don't think they're going to split. Here's another thing. I don't think they're going to split the titles, and I don't think Roman loses at WrestleMania either.
Stop saying this.
But no, but why? But then you go into that world of, okay, let's say he wrestles 2 nights. I heard that from Tim. Let's say he wrestles Sammy again because he got screwed. Night 1. He wrestles Cody night 2. Beats them both. Then who's left?
Yeah, nobody.
But then I think the biggest fear, though, which is what might not happen, is are they really going to have Roman lose back-to-back nights?
Right.
I feel like
Maybe.
that's where I don't know. Man.
It might be time. It might be time. Just saying, it might be time. You never know. But I still see the Usos and Sammy and fucking
KO.
Kevin Owens at WrestleMania. I still see that happening. But look, I don't know.
What's up? What are what's one? Jay and Sammy still on the same page, or did they finally quash that? Or Jimmy, whichever one.
Well, that's another
Jay.
big mystery. We'll find out tonight, I guess.
Which,
Well,
by the
that's
way, Heyman was
more-
Yes, Heyman was fucking great. Dude, Heyman has to be.
He's a legend.
I'm ready to fucking promote Heyman to the greatest fucking promo guy of all time. I really am. He is fucking
He
outstanding.
is.
Non-wrestler promo guy. Eric, I see your wheels turning, Eric. Non-wrestler promo guy.
No, Heyman's fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
There's no two ways about it. He always has been. He was when he's Paulie Dangerously. He was in ECW, and he is now.
He's
Heyman's fantastic.
Have you guys
Jim
watched
Cornette
that?
thinks he's
I think I said
fantastic.
this last time. Have you guys watched that Paul Heyman documentary?
No, we were talking about that. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet.
It's worth
It's
it.
pretty good.
It's really, really good.
It's on the network, right?
Yeah, it's on Peacock.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it. I'll watch it maybe tonight after the pay-per-view's over.
Well worth it.
Cool. That sounds good. Gentlemen, it's time to get the hell out of here. We're almost up to showtime. I have to go out and get some fucking food before it starts.
Didn't finish the draft picks.
Oh, finish the draft pick. Go ahead. I thought you were done.
No,
Excuse me,
it's
what
more
about
than
what
one.
about me?
It's so we had the Roman Reigns. So then it's how will the match end, which is what Punk was. He doesn't know what it's gonna be. So their options are pinfall, submission, DQ, or other.
No submission, that's for sure.
How easy said submission. He said sharpshooter.
I don't see submission.
I think it would be fun if it would, but I see pinfall.
Yeah, but is it a sharpshooter for real or a screw job sharpshooter where he doesn't quit and they say he quit?
That's what I mean. I think that would be fucking fantastic.
If Bret Hart is sitting ringside, we're getting the fucking screw job tonight.
100%. 100%. Now I gotta fucking watch it because I'm gonna be waiting for Bret Hart to come out.
Next one. Will Sami Zayn hit an avalanche exploder suplex on Reigns? Yes or no?
Yes.
That's a big move
Yes.
for a little guy.
Yes.
I think he could do it.
Yeah,
I think he could do it.
Will Jey Uso interfere in the match? Yes or no?
Yes.
On behalf of the tribal chief, though.
Yep.
That's the next question. If Jey Uso interferes, who will he support? Roman Reigns, Sami Zayn, or both?
No, he's gonna support the tribal chief.
They're not breaking the Usos up, I don't think.
No.
Who, if anyone, will physically assist Sami Zayn in the match? Jey Uso, Kevin Owens, or Montez Ford?
Kevin Owens.
Montel Williams.
Ford.
I don't know why he's on this.
Dude, I forgot about him. So there's been talks about, real quick, Dave, sorry. But there's been talks about him winning tonight also. Like for
Yeah.
But you gotta have a split first. Or maybe he does win, he wins the US title, and then that causes
Yeah, we said that before too. That I picked theory, but I said if Montez Ford wins, it'll help with the split as far as the jealousy and all that bullshit goes. So yeah,
Yeah, I said he would be the final two with Theory, because I think they want to showcase him. Who, if anyone, will physically assist Roman Reigns in the match? Jimmy Uso, Solo Sikoa, or Paul Heyman?
Solo Sikoa. He's the fucking assassin. He's the hitman now.
Which objects will be used during or after the match? Handcuffs, chair, both, or neither?
Soup bones, baby. Soup bones.
And the last one. How many titles will Roman Reigns have at the end of Elimination Chamber? None, 1, or 2?
Was what do you mean? It's for the undisputed. He's got to have to walk away with 2. This is something hinky going
Yeah,
on.
but anything can happen.
Anything could happen, exactly.
I'm still saying 2. I don't think he
Yeah.
loses. I
I
don't think
say
he loses
2
at
as well.
WrestleMania either. He's too close to 1,000. I just think it's too
I
close.
hope Triple H is not watching. Don't listen to them, Triple H.
Well, if Roman's watching, which he is, Triple H is watching. So I mean,
He is watching. Yeah, he is.
and Sergio doesn't believe that was Roman Reigns. So we might have to kick you out of here, Sergio, because that's not right. Why do you doubt us? You shouldn't doubt us.
Yeah. Come on, Terzio.
All right, you all good, Dave? I don't want to cut you off again.
Yes.
All right, so now I'll start saying, yeah, because I have to go get fucking food because I'm starving before this thing gets started. Gentlemen, any last comments before we go? Eric, you got anything else to say before we get the hell out of here?
No, just gonna watch the pay-per-view. Hope it's good.
Dave?
Same here. Acknowledge the Tribal Chief daily up until WrestleMania, when the American Roller Coaster will win both titles.
Roller coaster. All right. King Kong Bunky, what do you got?
Got nothing. Again, apologize for being late.
It's all good. It's
I
all
was yelling
good.
at my wife. I got to get back. But no, I'm hoping it's a solid event. Unlike where I was disappointed a little bit in the Royal Rumble, but I'm just hoping for a solid event. And these sometimes aren't. So that's why, with it being in Montreal and all that, I think it's got a good potential of being really good tonight.
Cool. Yeah, Raul, Frank, thank you guys for joining us as usual. You guys are the best. Thank you for the Tribal Chief for stopping by on a very important night. Real quick, we should be back Tuesday. I think we have nothing going on. But I do want to say, you know all our shows. You know them all by now. But Wednesday, I will acknowledge that is the 100th episode of Granny Speech Tea. So stop by, say hi to those guys. Congratulate them on their 100 show. Stop by, say hi. I think we're all going to do it at some point or another. Other than that, it's time to get the hell out of here. We got half hour. No,
Listen, A to Z is hitting the benchmark 75.
75. So we'll catch up to 100 pretty quickly.
Is AZ invited to Granny's on Wednesday?
Actually, I am. Ed's actually very gracious. He's not.
I was going
He
to
isn't
say everybody but AZ is invited.
You know, you bunch of ham and eggers. I swear to God, it's I know what these guys are trying to do to me, Bunker. They're trying to get me going again, get me picking on Southern people, and I'll step in it even further up my knees this time. I was at my ankles last week.
That's all right. That's all right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Like I said, we'll be back Tuesday. I'm supporting the Tribal Chief, so hopefully he wins. Ladies and gentlemen, have a good night.